Welcome back to LTR Gaming. I'm Troy, and obviously what you see here is exactly what you see. A PS5. And for all my subscribers who have been following my channel, you know I've been trying to hunt one of these down from the initial time that they went up for pre-order, including the Xbox Series X. Wasn't able to get this thing. It was damn near impossible to get a PS5 for so long, and it tormented me for quite some time, and I had to settle, and I got the Xbox Series X, and you guys saw the unboxing of that. And if you don't remember, here's a small snippet of that, of the unboxing. But here is the PS5, and I actually finally got it. Not only did I not have to go through a scalper to get it, I actually was fortunate enough to get it for the actual retail price that Sony was actually selling it for, $499 in 2021. Unbelievable, unheard of. They're still going for $1,000 or more in some cases. And if you want to get one of these, you're gonna pretty much have to go through a scalper at this particular moment, because you can't go into any retail store and get them, and you can't order it online because the bots are still doing their thing. But I got one. I got a PS5. I'm still stoked that I have it. Let's get into the unboxing of this thing, man. This is crazy. And of course, this is the disc version of it. And the reason why I wanted the disc version of the PS5 was because I still have my PS4 games. I still wanted to play my PS4 games that I haven't beaten. And I wanted to see what the PS4 games look like on the actual PS5 with the upgraded graphics, horsepower, etc. I'm just super excited, super stoked that I have this in my home right now. I'm just, my birthday was like 2 days ago. And the fact that I'm able to get this, I'm still in a bit of shock, because so many people still have not been able to get this, and I was able to get one. So we're gonna go item by item. What's in the box? Obviously gonna get the PS5 quick start guide. Obviously they have it in English and they have it in Spanish as well. English, Spanish. Pretty self-explanatory. And you're gonna get that new DualShock controller. Wow. My first time holding the PS5. Some call it the DualShock 5 controller, and wow, it seems surreal, to be honest. I'm not even gonna cap. It doesn't even seem real. I was telling my girl when I got home with it that I looked in my back seat of my truck several times as I was coming home, just to ensure that this wasn't a dream, that this actually happened today, and that I actually did get a PS5, because I didn't believe it. On my way home, I was like, dude, I don't have a PS5. Oh, look at that. That is so dope, how that lights up on the outside. gives it that outline, that blue halo. And seeing it in person, I'm really starting to dig that white and black scheme. I didn't think that I would like it. And I thought that I would put a skin over it, to be quite honest, like I did my Xbox Series X controller. But I don't think I'm going to put a skin on this actual controller. And to be honest, it seems fairly comfortable. I got to play a couple of games with it. Obviously it has that new technology inside of the controller with the haptic feedback technology. I got to try that out to see what that's really all about. But overall feel weight of it, it feels like the normal weight of a PS4 controller. I don't feel much of a difference. D-pad feels the same. Buttons feel the same, analog. D-press buttons feel the same. Pretty neat looking controller, I must say. Pretty good looking controller. Pretty good looking controller, I like it. Let's get into what else in the box. You're gonna get your power cable, which is universal. I'm not sure if it's the same type of power cable that is used with the PS4 or the PS4 Pro. But this is your basic Sony generic power cable. Nothing that you haven't seen already there. What's this? I don't know what this is. Let's get into this. Okay. So this is that proprietary stand that allows you to stand your PS5 up vertically, which I more than likely will do. And it's pretty simple. You just place your PS5 here in its slotted groove, and there's like a proprietary screw that you basically screw into the bottom here, and it screws right into the bottom of the PS5, and that pretty much holds the PS5 in place. So it comes with the actual stand for the PS5, so that's pretty cool. Sometimes in prior generations, Sony would have you buy this separately. This would be a separate accessory item that you would have to purchase, and normally you would have to pay extra for the Sony branded one. But this one comes with the actual unit, so that was pretty good and nice of Sony to do. So this is the stand that comes with it. Of course, you have your HDMI cord. I have a ton of these, but obviously, as you know, every HDMI cord is not the same, and I'm sure this isn't the same equivalent one that comes with the Xbox Series X. Now, having the Xbox Series X and now having a PS5, I can tell you without a doubt that this is Sony's proprietary HDMI cord. Now, I don't know what the data transfer is like, if it's faster, what the specifications are, but this looks like a proprietary HDMI cord that Sony has made specifically for the PS5. So, okay. So we're gonna move this. Okay. And what you have here is basically a charge cable, and it looks like it's USB Type C. As you can tell here, USB Type C charge cable, and I believe this is for the actual controller. Yes, this is for the PlayStation 5 controller. So the PlayStation 5 controller takes a USB Type C, which is good because I have a ton of these lying around. and you basically just plug that in to the controller port, into the controller slot there to charge it, and you plug this port right here into the actual console. Really simple. I actually just ordered a PlayStation 5 charging dock for the actual controller on Amazon for about 16 bucks. It's not the Sony brand, but it's a similar brand. It's going to do the same job. So I got that coming in a couple of days. So that completes this department here. What else do you get in the box? Ooh, last but not least, boy. Oh man. Here we go. Can I get a drum roll? This thing got some weight to it. Got some size to it. It is much bigger than the Series X. This is the PlayStation 5, guys. Wow. Wow. This is the disc version of the new Sony PlayStation 5. Unbelievable. This thing is huge. As you can see here, it has the PlayStation insignia grooved into the actual unit. And I'm gonna set this thing down right here to give you guys an idea of the size of this thing. This unit is massive. Massive, guys. I know a lot of YouTubers that actually got the opportunity to get this console prior to everyone else. You know, the YouTube socialites, the YouTube, influencers who these companies cater to. They had the opportunity to review them and to actually hold them and show us on camera. Now I got huge hands. Until you get this thing in your hand and really hold it, this thing is massive. And I'm holding it with one hand, and not that I'm struggling, but it has a girth to it. And until you hold one in your hand, you might not understand, but it has a girth to it. And it's very simple. What you have in the back, you have the AC/DC power cord port here, HDMI port here, the landline port here for your internet, and USB type 3.0. 2 ports there, and that's it. And what you have down there, I believe, is that groove that you use to actually screw into the bottom of the stand to secure this thing upright. Again, this thing is massive. This thing is massive, but this is the PlayStation 5. This is it. Game wise, what games do I have? I just recently went out and bought Hitman 3 for the PlayStation 5. So that's the only PlayStation 5 game that I have. I still have a ton of PlayStation 4 games that I still want to play, that I still haven't beaten yet. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing hooked up and get into it, and bring some gameplay and gameplay experience to my channel of the PlayStation 5. And I wanted to share with you guys this experience and this unboxing because I'm very excited. I'm super excited. I'm super grateful that I'm able to have the resources to be able to have an Xbox Series X and to have a PlayStation 5, because I know a lot of people aren't able to purchase these particular hobbyist items, because these are hobbies. You know what I mean? These aren't necessities. These are luxuries to have. And gaming is more than just a hobby for me. It's a way of life. If you know me, you know that. And I'm just super excited to be able to experience this now. I feel like since this generation started, since I haven't had the PlayStation 5, I feel like I just wasn't a part of it. Even though I have a Xbox Series X, and now that I have the PlayStation 5, I just feel like now I'm finally a part of the next gen ecosystem. And I'm just ready to just kick this thing off and get going. Anyway guys, this is Troy. This is LTR Gaming. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share the channel. And thumbs up the video. Until next time, peace.